Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Titans career mode, where this is our first regular game of the NRL season, season 2 of this career mode. So as you see, we've got our full strength team. The Eels team's okay. Looking at it now, it looks pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie. It's a game that we should win, honestly, and we should probably win comfortably, being the the reigning premiers, and also in pretty good form after our Leeds Rhinos victory. But the Eels actually started very good with that front rower, Elvira, I think it is. I've never heard of him, but I'm assuming he's like an under-20s player. Made a good first run, so they're on the attack straight away, and we have to muscle up, and we do a pretty good job so far. Last tackle here, Hoffman tries to get through for the charge down, doesn't lay contact. High ball, always dangerous, but David Mee does come down with it, so good stuff right there. And the Eels, you know, they started off well, but right there, they turned possession over very cheaply. A terrible last tackle kick. Kick straight into the man, and straight from that, like, they were sort of in disarray. James Roberts found himself in the middle of the field, and just had to, you know, just too much pace. The Eels' defense wasn't quite set. They weren't ready for the attack, so we strike first, even though the Eels had probably the better of the opening stanza. Caesar does kick the goal, even though that was terribly timed. I mean, if you're in front, it doesn't really matter, but right here, this is some nice play, I gotta say. It was beautiful hands there by Gagai as well. David Mead, though, shrugs off one and then steps the second rower there coming across, trying to cover up. I think he shrugged off Big Semi out there, so that's pretty good. But Hoffman got the beautiful offload away, and then Dane Gagai drawing pass. But Hoffman has still a bit of work to do. Shrugs off Big Sammy, and then the big forward coming across didn't have the pace to keep up, didn't have the pace to match him. So that is, all of a sudden, it's going to be 12-0. He's going to lay this kick on. So yeah, not too bad. Good opening start. I mean, there's always a danger of being a little, I guess, cocky starting the season. But right here, we had a great opportunity. It was a terrible offload, but Kevin Gordon definitely overran the play, and then he fumbled the ball. Somehow it didn't get called for a knock on, and then once again, trying to spread it out a minute before halftime. It hits the Eels player, but thankfully we get the ball. But you know, we decided to run it here, last tackle, and we spread it out to Gagai, on to David Mee, and with a fair bit of room to move. And I tried to put the little grubber. It definitely, looking at it, it wasn't the right decision. I probably should have just gone for the try line, you know, either cut back on the inside or gone for the corner. But you know, 12-0 lead at halftime, that's pretty solid. It's pretty solid indeed. And once again, Dane Gagai and David Mead are forming quite the partnership out on this right hand side. I did have James Roberts all of last season play on the right, but he's obviously playing on the left this season, which I'll probably just keep him out there, even though I seem to always go to the right side more. But Big Penny Terapo coming up with a massive hit, and I said in the last video that Terapo's been like one of our best signings, and he just comes up with big hits. And I think that was him that made the low tackle and caused a bit of a loose pass, and Alex Glenn intercepts it and scores a try. I was very surprised I got that, because usually playing on this camera angle, it's very difficult to score tries after intercept. You usually run the wrong way, so I was surprised to get that. But you know, I lay that down to our defense, and it was just good stuff, really. It was a nice kick. I think David Mead put it in the kick, which was a little weird, but it was a good kick, and then good defense to back it up. But right here, not good play at all. For some reason, that first pass that went to ground, I don't know where he was passing it to, but then we tried a silly offload, and the Eels player picks it up and just untouched the try line. So Luke Kelly converts to make it 18-6. You know, game's still pretty comfortable, but always annoying to give away tries like that. But then right here, we got a perfect opportunity to pretty much wrap the game up. It's Big Sammy comes up with a big intercept, and right here, just ridiculous. I think it's Brian Morgan. David Mead chasing is not going to get to him, but Josh Hoffman, I didn't realize Hoffman was going to have more pace than David Mead. If I went to Hoffman earlier, maybe he would have got to him, but he does get across the line. Big effort by Hoffman. He did miss the first one-on-one tackle, so he was trying to make up for it, but the Eels all of a sudden 18-12 with that a bit of fortune. And then right here we tried the little outside inside pass, but not to be. It was not the time to do it really. 6 minutes ago, and we are all of a sudden on the back foot, looking to. We need to defend here. We need to defend strongly, and we started pretty strongly. And the Eels here just in shambles really. Just a bit of panic setting in, and they throw it straight to the man who wasn't expecting it. And then right here we have a good opportunity. David Mead out on this wing. Dane Gagai put his body on the line with the pass. He got hit after it, but it's just good stuff, you know. This right side attack is starting to gel, and David Mead once again finishes off a pretty easy try, but a good try nonetheless, and that is going to be the match winner. We were in danger of actually losing this, which was surprising, but the Eels, you know, throwing it all around, throw the offload, but we do come up with it. Dane Gagai once again, great offload onto David Mead, back to Gagai. Gagai gets it to Glenn. Glenn with the big step. And Glenn has got a free run to the try line. Big. Actually, I don't think that's semi, but someone's chasing the winger. But Alex Glenn, too much pace, is going to pick up an 80th minute try. So that is a pretty fair effort. Good try, actually. Really good try. I was happy with that one. Just, you know, last play of the game, you got to throw it around, and we do. And we win pretty comfortably, but the game was in the balance up until like 5 minutes ago, so the score blows out, but it was a good game. A good first win. Our completions were fucking abysmal, but David Mead picks up man of the match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.